you how Edgile's automated regulatory compliance solution lives within ServiceNow. We're here within one of Edgile's demo instances, and we're looking at what ServiceNow calls authority documents. These represent all the laws, regulations, and best practices that may be applicable to your organization. As part of our content pack, you would get a series of laws and regulations that have been tailored specifically for your industry. In this instance, we can see that there's over 280 different authority documents that have been selected for this particular example. Looking at an authority document here in ServiceNow, in this instance, NIST 853, we can see that there's some information provided as part of the Edgile ArC subscription, including a high-level description of this source, as well as a URL to the verbatim source. Each authority document has been decomposed by Edgile's team of legal and regulatory experts into what ServiceNow calls citations. These citations represent bite-sized topical chunks of each law or regulation that have been decomposed and mapped against Edgile's control framework. Looking at the control objective for attestation and certification of accounts, we can see that you can define a baseline control procedure and a baseline test procedure for this control objective. These represent the high-level objectives of the organization based on the applicable laws and regulations. Below, in the Citations tab for this control objective, we can see all of the applicable laws and regulations that have something to say about this topic, attestation and certification of accounts. These include Cloud Security Alliance, CIS, ISO, and our NIST 853 example from earlier. As organizations work to define their baseline controls and baseline test procedures, we would leverage this guidance provided in the citations to make sure that those are crafted in a meet or exceed fashion, to make sure that you can define a control that allows you to assess once, test once, and satisfy many for all your applicable laws and regulations.